What's up guys, King Cole here, coming at you with another workout video. Today we're gonna be doing 3 different movements that will help you get big, fast, and strong in the gym. That will translate over to anything you guys wanna do. Let's get into it. We're just gonna show you guys some light movements with 25s. So it's gonna be 95 total. Obviously, if you guys can do more, do more. Of course I can do more. Don't look at me like that. But, you know, I'm just showing you guys a good demonstration. But if you guys want to see the max numbers, let me know. I guarantee I can outlift all of you guys. All right, so once you guys get your barbell loaded up, and you guys are warm. I generally warm up for about 30 to 40 minutes before, just because I want to prevent as much injury as I can. You know, you're gonna be moving heavy weights, doing some advanced movements in the gym. Your body needs to be primed and prepped and warmed, ready to go. You don't want to come out of the car, you're driving from the gym, pull up and lift 200 pounds and throw out your back, or pull a hammy. You guys want to be properly warmed up before you do any of this. If you guys want, I'll put the link in the description for my warm-up video. It'll be my personal warm-up video. You guys can take some movements or you guys can copy it completely. But make sure you guys are warm before you guys do these 3 movements. For our first movement, we're gonna be doing a deadlift. It's gonna be an all-around movement you guys are gonna use in anything you guys do, from doing cleans, power cleans, overall strength. It's gonna build your legs, your back, shoulders, it builds everything. It is one of the basis of lifts for all lifters. And make sure on this, let's not ego lift, guys. You guys know you guys' maxes. Don't be in the gym, you see a hot girl and say, well, I'm gonna throw on so much more weight and blow your back out. Pause. Have a number you can hit properly with good form and technique. Let's first start out with a good base. We want a good base. A lot of guys, you don't want to be too close, too narrow. You don't want to be too wide. You don't want your feet uneven. You want your feet a little bit wider than your hips. If you guys want your toes pointed out slightly a little bit to help you out, that would be good as well. Me, I do conventional. I'm just gonna reach down. I'm gonna grab the barbell here. I'm gonna lower myself, keep my head at a good angle. You don't want your head coming down like this. I mean, you guys can pick your head up like this, and it'll help you all together with. But we wanna have a good, strong base. We don't want a rounded back. So when I'm lifting, I don't want to have a rounded back. I want my back to be flat. I want my back to be pulling my shoulder blades together to create tension and stability within this lift. We're going to be here, and we're just going to pick it up and put it down. Now some of you guys can either go like this and do a conventional grip. If you guys want, you guys can try an over-under grip, whatever you guys want to call it. Either way, you're going to be picking it up and throwing it down. Another thing we don't want to do is we don't want to raise our butt up before we stand up. What I mean by that is this right here. A lot of guys will do this and then raise up. I'll do it again. This is what you do not want to do. You want to raise up with the bar as one. You don't want your butt to come up first. You want to be able to pull up and stand up in one fluid motion. Those are some things to look out for that you do not want to do when you're deadlifting. Obviously, maybe record your guys' self so you guys can see if you're doing it correctly, or if you need to work on something, or if it just looks funky. You guys can ask us in the comments below. Let us know. If you guys want to get your deadlift up for a deadlift workout, let's do a 5x5. 5x5 is normally a strength power phase. It's gonna be heavier weight, but less reps. So it's gonna build a lot of strength. And guys, when I say 5x5, I mean 5 sets of 5 reps. So each set, if I come up to the bar, this is my first set, I'm gonna do 5 reps. I'm here, 1, 3, 5. And once you guys do 5 sets of 5, then you guys will be done with that. If you guys want to shred down, lean out, and still build muscle, I recommend going a decently moderate weight for 10 to 15 reps of good form. Make sure you guys are working hard. It's gonna burn, it's gonna fry your legs, and it's gonna be hard. If you guys want more of a hypertrophy, which is more muscle endurance, muscle strength, it's gonna shred you up a little bit more versus gaining more muscle. We're gonna work on a different sets of 5 by 15, 5 by 10 to 15. Those will be a little harder. Lighten the weight a little bit for that so you guys can hit those 15 reps. It should be a good 15. On rep 13, 14, 15, it should be a hard pull, and you guys should be straining pretty heavily. In between sets, I would recommend resting about a minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes. You don't want to be sitting on the bench the whole time or on your seat the whole time, taking up the rack, or just, you know, you sit down for a while, you get loose, you know, you lose that warm feeling and you got to re-warm up. Try and go a minute 30 to 2 minutes and then hit our next set so we can get in and out and we can get better. Piggybacking off of the deadlift, our next workout is going to be a clean. We're going to be taking our bar, maybe lighten the weight a little bit. You can probably deadlift more than you can clean. We don't have to squat. We're going to be working on speed and explosiveness and power. So we're going to be doing a power clean. Power clean is simple. Same thing, we're going to line up like we're doing a deadlift, except our hands are going to be over the top of the bar. When we pull up, same posture. When we come up, we are going to explode up and drive the bar up. Should look like this. That's a high clean pull. When we want to catch this, when we get the bar up high, we want to get under it and catch it like this. And catch the bar in a secure position. You guys can drop it or get into it. Here's another rep. I'm here. I'm not hung over. My back is not rounded. I'm good posture. Exploding up and catching, elbows up. In a good, powerful position. You guys want to normally hit some good weight here. Make sure you guys aren't catching the bar super low to where you're squatting. You guys should catch in a good quarter stance. All right, so stuff we want to avoid on the power clean, same thing. We don't want a rounded back, and we don't want to lead with our butt. We want to explode up. We want to use all of our muscles to bring the bar as close as we can. Another thing you want to avoid with power clean is swinging the bar. We don't want to swing the bar out. What I mean by that is this. We don't want to swing the bar out. We want to pull the bar straight up. It should be a straight line coming from down below to all the way up top when we come in. Boom. This is swinging the bar. It looks funky, it feels weird when you're catching it, and it'll throw you off balance when you're gonna do a power clean. So try to avoid that, guys. Yeah, so the next workout is gonna be a squat. Before you guys put the barbell up, make sure you guys adjust these clips. Every gym rack looks different. You guys will have to take these clips out like this. It may look different at your gym, if I can get it out. And you guys will have to probably stand next to it and adjust it at the height of your shoulder. If it's too high, you guys won't be able to get the rack up back on. And if it's too low, you guys will be doing an extra squat to get under the bar like this versus just getting under it really easily and standing up very short. So I'm adjusting this. Adjust it to your height. I feel like, oh. All right, guys, we got the bar up. We are gonna be showing you guys the third and final movement for our workout. You guys can either do a front squat or a back squat. Front squat is gonna be like this. We're gonna take our hands and we're gonna rack it on the front part of our chest, resting it on my shoulders. I should be able to take my hands off and go like this. Resting it on my shoulders for a front squat. Me, I like to have my hands under the bar so I can push my elbows up when the weight gets heavy and squat a little more. If you guys aren't comfortable with doing the front squat, there's always a back squat. Same thing, we're gonna be here, we're gonna get under the bar, lift it up, it's resting on my back. I'm gonna take the back, I'm gonna walk the weight out, and as simple as it is, I'm gonna squat. Some things you guys want to look out for when you guys are doing this. The number one thing is going to be our base, where our feet are. Some guys, if you guys are just starting out, I've talked to a couple guys I've seen at my gym. If their feet are off, you know, if your feet are too close, it's going to be hard to squat. You know, if your feet are facing any which way, it's going to be hard. You want your feet underneath you, a little wider than our shoulders. Toes a little pointed out. You guys want to feel comfortable. Find a good position for your feet before you get into the bar. What I recommend doing is you guys can hold a post. Find a good position you guys want. If you guys want to try squatting with your legs closer, you guys squat down. Maybe you guys want to go a little wider with your feet. Squat down. Feel whatever's comfortable for you. And remember that position for when you guys do take the bar off the rack to squat. If you guys don't have your feet properly aligned in a good base, it's gonna mess everything up for your squat, and you may injure yourself. That's what we don't want. Another thing you guys can do to help you guys, if you guys are getting some heavy weight, we call it bracing. You wanna brace with your torso and mainly your breath. So when I get into this bar, I'm gonna get under it, right? I'm breathing normally, but when I'm about to lift it up, I wanna brace. So meaning I'm gonna take a big breath in, and I'm gonna hold it just to pick it up. Even when I'm gonna go down on my first rep, I'm gonna take a big breath in and hold it, and when I drive, I'm gonna let a little bit of air out to help me. So what that does is it just helps us brace our core so we can drive with our legs a little bit more. And it'll just feel a little bit more comfortable when you guys have heavy weight on your back. And it'll help you guys, who knows, may help you guys lift a little bit more. That's called bracing. I call it bracing your core. People may call it different things, but that's one thing you guys should be aware of when you guys are working out. Front squat, back squat, or whatever it may be. For reps on back squat, if you guys want to build strength, an easy rep scheme is just a 5x5. Find a decently heavy weight. You guys can squat 5 times. If you guys are feeling good, you can add a little bit more on. Nothing too crazy, guys. We're not trying to max out. But 5x5 would be good if you're trying to build some strength. If you guys are trying to build hypertrophy, let's go 10 to 15 at a good weight. Make sure we're having good form and we're properly squatting, having a good base, and we're bracing it with each rep. And that'll be my advice, a 5x5, 5 sets of 5 reps. If you guys are trying to build strength, if you guys are trying to get after it, let's go 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps on the back or front squat. And those are 3 easy movements you guys can do at the gym, incorporate into your workouts, and hopefully you guys get better from using them. Let me know in the comments below. And guys, go follow me on Instagram if you guys have any questions. You guys can see my workout videos and what I like to do. Give me a follow. It's King_Cole with 2 L's and 3 E's. Like, subscribe, peace out.